yeah, the next boots, the Sidi boots.
Subscribe.
Cactus Motors.
Why I bought them? These are former boots. My previous video. You can click a link if you have not seen it. And normally I was riding with these very comfy boots, but at some point I dropped my bike, and I realized that all the weight of my bike was going right on my leg, and I had zero protection from the boot. Okay, so when it comes to dropping a heavy adventure bike, these boots are pretty useless. So I started to look at various options on the market, and of course the primary consideration is motocross boots. They have the best protection. However, motocross boots has a slippery sole, and we adventure riders having many situations when we are in the mud, on the grass, and the sole is quite important. So there are few enduro boots, dedicated enduro boots on the market, and one of them is Sidi boots. I was considering former Predator adventure boot. Okay, I was considering Alpina Stars 7 or 9 and Sidi. Sidi has not flexible sole, and this gives worse comfort. Okay, but on the other hand, it gives you more safety if you are hitting rock or something else with your fingers. And on the other hand, standing on the pegs is a heaven. Okay, with this type of boots you do not need bigger pegs, okay, because all the sole is holding you up. Of course you are losing some feeling on the gearbox and so on, but I can tell you it's you can use it very well. Of course, first thing what you have to keep in mind, it's the comfort is much lower than with soft adventure boots. Okay, these are Sidi Enduro boots. They are dedicated for enduro competition, and they are riding Paris-Dakar, and that closed a lot of questions and topics about the protection. Now let's look at the boot itself. So you have plenty of protection here. Okay, you have everything what is available on the market. Your fingers are protected, your sole is protected, your heel is protected. They are not they have a stop on the back leaning. Okay, they have fair leaning angle here. and they have a heavy protection for the top of your leg. Okay. And the most importantly, when you are deciding if you buy this boot or not, and you are considering the for you important thing is security and protection, you always has to look if the boot flexes to one or other direction. Okay, so these boots are not flexible. Now, for these boots are quite similar by the function and the setup of protection. They are quite similar to Sidi Gore-Tex Adventure. Okay, very nice boots, and there are two main differences between them. First of all, they are longer. This is not critical for me, but the sole is flexible on Adventures. That's not critical, but already a substantial minus for me personally. And it has a Gore-Tex, the Sidi Adventures has a Gore-Tex membrane. Now, these Enduro boots, they are focused mostly on good ventilation, because first of all they were made for Enduro competition, and they are not fully waterproof. Okay, and when I was buying these boots, I was thinking about traveling with these boots, because when you travel where you do not know, there is a higher risk of falling down an accident, and it's important to have a best protection you can afford, or you can stand from the perspective of the comfort. So Gore-Tex boots will be much more comfortable, but waterproof boots are hottest. It's extremely hot in waterproof boots, and Gore-Tex is much better, but if the water gets inside the waterproof or a Gore-Tex boot, the time for making them dry is much longer, and it's quite a problem. And on the other hand, if the water gets, it doesn't go out. Okay, so from the point you're getting water in your boots till the point you're taking it off evening in the camp, you basically are going with a full water. Your leg is always all day boiling in the water. And not waterproof boots, they are letting the big part of the water out, and they are drying much quicker. Apart of being very beautiful, what you have to be aware and consider about these boots. Yeah, one more thing about beautiful. These boots are fully customizable. If you wear the sole, you can buy a new one and get it basically at any, get it sewed basically at any boot workshop. And these are customizable. In the Sidi website you can find various colors. They are metallic, they are T-type of the closure, and they close very easily. It's very convenient, both with the gloves or without the gloves. So The main thing what you have to be aware of these boots, they are quite small, and by small I mean they're true to size, okay, but not bigger. If you are exactly 42, you can buy 42, but they are very snug, okay. My feet are not very wide or somehow. I would say they are on a smaller size, but I still feel in them snug, okay. It doesn't bother me, but if you have some kind of wider leg or big fingers or some other thing that you know that you have to take care in the boots, you should order a bigger size, or you should consider Forma or Alpino Stars boots, which as far as I know are more comfortable and more wide. Also, these side protections you can feel when the boot is new. You do not feel this very comfortable on your leg, but with the wearing it expands, and as a lot of motocross riders do, you have to wear in a boot a little bit so you can be comfortable with it. Wrapping up, it's top protective boots with good adventure sole, and the unique feature of this boot is not flexible sole. It's like one, and for me it's an advantage.
Don't forget to click a like.
Captain's Motos.
Guys, thank you for watching. Ride safe, and I hope this type of videos helps you to set up the best gear for your money.